What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to GmiasWorld. Today I'm going to be getting exposed, but not only that, I'm going to be labbing the new nickel 245 odd. Now, if you guys remember in Madden 19, one of those major patches was to patch the nickel 335 odd. Well, the 245 odd is very, very similar, and you can get a lot of different pressures by running it in certain ways. In this video right here, it's actually one of the first times that I've actually decided to experiment with it, so I'm going to actually be showing you guys all of the things that I'm doing. You know, I'm going to show you all the adjustments and everything that's going on. Primarily, that looper, pick it up. Oh, of course. The fumble always goes right back to them, bro. Like, look, all right, it is what it is. But pretty much what's going on right now, when I first come out in it, I'm just showing blitz. I'm base aligning and then showing blitz, right? And then this is how they sit there. All right, everybody sits there. You have the contains on the outside. I think that those are automatic. You don't have to actually do the containing because I don't even remember actually containing. But the issue about it is stopping the run. I wanted to just experiment in this game because he's gonna start running the ball out of like a the dice slot or some kind of single back formation, and I'm gonna want to see how this defense actually stacks up. It's okay. It's a single back double south, which has become it's been a little popular since one of the Madden competitors used it in the Madden Challenge or whatever, the club series. So one of the biggest issues about this is you get excellent blocking up the middle. So the dives are OP. You see the way that they're pushing Aaron Donald right out the way. That happens on most defenses regardless. It doesn't matter that you see me giving them all this space and I have the linebackers backed off. Even if I had them right on the line, they still move the D tackle like that. But for me, I didn't really care because I realized once he started running that he's probably going to stay focused on that for the entirety of the game. The defense that I'm actually using the linebacker cross is the same exact name and same exact features of the 335 odd defense that was originally part of Madden 19. One of the unique things about this though is the way that you can adjust the way that they move, by man align and all that stuff like that. The way they move around, if I practice it a little bit more like the way I had Ray Lewis just sit right there, you can do a lot of work with this defense by sending minimal people. You see what I'm saying? Like right here, I'm only going to send the 5 that they said to send or whatever, and then everybody else is going to stay in coverage. Now, that dot right there happened because I changed the zone that was on the left. They come out in the little pinks or purples or whatever you want to call it. You can adjust it to cloud flats, but either way, sometimes they just won't play it. Okay? So again, with that dive, if you're looking for a running play that's OP, that single back double south is really, really OP. Okay? Regardless of the defenses that people are playing, especially if you have that pin and pull, even though it's supposed to be toss plays, counters, whatever, anything that contributes to inside zone guru, it makes that run really, really OP. Just so that we're on the same page. But as you can see right here, the way that I have it set up, I was trying to work it by having the guys closer and stacked up on each other and then trying to get the looper in. Okay, so the LB cross 3 show 2. Well, if you guys want to run it, what I would suggest is this, right? This is one of the mistakes I was making. The way that I have the guy, what was that? That's either Ray Lewis or Shazier, that's down by the defensive end in the middle. He's in the middle of the D tackle and the DN. I don't need to have him down there. I could actually have him back and he will play very, very aggressive and shoot the gap initially. Later on in the video, I'm going to show you, I'm going to slow it down and kind of give you guys some insight into it. And then we'll figure it out going forward if I want to keep labbing it. But to be honest, I'm 2-4-5 double A gap, all day with nickel. I'm so comfortable in that defense that it doesn't even matter what anybody else is doing. I'm just ready to go. That's just being honest about it. Nothing else really matters with it. That defense is really, really key for me. So, when I'm experimenting with these other defenses, I'm trying to find a knack for it. Obviously you can't run a toss on it because the way that the defense is set up, the guys are out wide and they're already with the contains, so they're already keeping the edge. So that was pretty foolish for him to run a toss. He should have just kept running up the middle. But that's what happens with these guys that you play. They'll be running something, and then it'll work the entire time, and they'll be like, all right, let me change it. That's what they do. I'm going to urge you guys to understand this, right? I used to also do that to kind of make it so that people didn't get used to it. Now, I just keep running it. All right, until you stop it, I'm going to keep running it. And I don't care. And that's the same thing you should do to me. If you're doing something to me that I can't stop, don't stop doing it. Because that's foolish. Bro, dominate all the way. He would have ran that right into the end zone. Oh, okay. Who you throwing that to? Oh, Tyreek Hill. All right, cool. Dot. Yo, bro, listen, man. When we throwing dots like that, it ain't nothing you can really do about it. But again, now when we go back into the 2-4-5 odd, we're gonna go ahead and break it down. Remember, the first key steps for me, base align and show blitz, you can see the way that they line up. If you like it, it's fine. If you don't, all right, bro, whatever, don't use it. But it is something that would probably help you in the passing, like passing defense, because you can send an extra, bro, he's gonna hit again, all right, whatever. You see like how they backed off now? You see that? The way I kept the linebackers back? That one right there, I think I just base aligned on that. Because I was adjusting it to try to see how the loopers would work. Because the loopers were the key in Madden 19, right? So you have to make sure that they're back enough for the D tackle and the lineman to be able to do what they have to do. Right there, he just picks everything up, all right? You could also experiment with not having contains and just re-blitzing those players so that they just shoot in right away. This right here, I'm just showing blitz. Like, there's nothing else that's special about it. And you're gonna wanna keep the strong safety, primarily if you have, you know, Tillman as your user, as long as he has lurker on him. If he does not have the lurker ability, you are playing with the wrong Tillman, bro. And you need to be using him in any kind of nickel stuff, you know, just to be safe. Right there, bro, look, man, this guy is asking to throw a pick. He's asking to do it, and I won't help him out. And it's my fault, bro. Like, I legitimately won't help this guy out, and that's all he wants to do. So look, you see the way I backed him off now, and you see both looping angles? You'll notice now that he's gonna still dominate my soul, but I was still trying to adjust to see if the linebackers, when they're crisscrossing, could they get in on this run? Otherwise, to be safe with this, I would just run 3-4. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you're getting killed by a single back under center run, I would recommend 3-4, and you don't necessarily always have to blitz, but you have to make sure that your linebackers are aligned properly. And that's what I was trying to figure out, because if we get one more way to stop it, you know, to stop these under center single back plays, it just makes it more beautiful. And the thing about this defense is you really can't run outside on it. So if you got somebody that's killing you with like a stretch or whatever, they won't make it outside with this basic defense. It's absolutely insane the way that it works. And you'll be able to see, okay, he still tried me. Okay, bro. Okay, man, I got you. You know, like, I'm not gonna give that to you. I'm just gonna make the other guy be in a flat and I'm gonna go pick you off. Like, what are you doing right now? You serious? But don't worry about that. It is what it is. All right, run this for 6. Run this for 6 though. Come on, yo, why is he getting tackled like so soft now? Bro, we about to throw a dot, bro. Just throw a dot. Are you running for 6? All right, go ahead then. All right, but like I said, if you guys want to go ahead and experiment with it, if you had success running it in 19, it's something that I would definitely recommend to take a look at. But more primarily, I would recommend it simply for the fact that it's just another alternate defense that you can use in deep passing situations and just blitz everybody. Also, with the contains, I would probably say to not have contains unless you have an issue. Andrew Luck, Steve Young, those kind of guys, Michael Vick, I would leave the contain, but otherwise I would just send the guys. I would just send them screaming because that's probably the best way to do it. It's no other way that you should go about doing it. But that's the way you would start it off all the time. Figure out the way you want to do it. Do you want to just base align and press? You want to base align and then show blitz? Whichever way sets them up the best way for you, that's what I would urge you to do. Because as I started to get a little bit more comfortable with it, I was then able to stop the run too. But it's all about the way that your players are. Why is he still doing that? You can't do any outside runs on this. Why would he do it? Just run up the middle, dude. What is wrong with this guy? Just run up the middle directly, bro. It is nothing I can do about it. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to lab this D, and you're just doing everything ridiculous. Like, what's really good, bro? And I'm leaving these purples too to kind of see the way my linebackers play it. Obviously, okay, just dot me real quick. Your linebacker on the right side, you probably want to put somebody there with decent zone. It works out, but right there I have Jadeveon Clowney, I think, doing it. But or is that Peppers? No, that's Peppers. And the reasoning behind that, it does. Oh, okay. You see the loop? Okay, so that's the loop that I was talking about before. I think we just sent 5 on that. But once we're able to get that loop consistently and can play a little bit of coverage behind it, there's not going to be much that anybody can do. That's the issue. That's why I really want to lab it. And I was trying to figure it out because we just need other defenses that can help stop the run, but also contains the pass. So I don't know what he's doing right here, but he does something. Okay, let me see. Yeah, he just threw it right to me. I'm going for 6. I'm going for 6, and I'm picking his mom's up, and I'm going to be excessively late, and I don't really care about it. And I'm going to drop her off at the block and not pay for her Uber. But it doesn't really matter about all that. Let me know if you're interested in me giving you guys more videos with this 245 odd. Write 245 odd in the comments. Also, let me know what you want to see more of, gameplay, more tutorials, things about my team. Leave it all in the comments. Be sure to subscribe. I'm going to see you guys and girls next time. Stay blessed. Have a good one. Until next time, one love.